Hi, we're Team Red, and this is our wrap-up video. Sorry if we don't look too peppy right now. Most of us stayed up all night, so sorry about that. But basically, we wanted to talk about what we got finished and some of the strong points, and also some of the things that can be improved on, and some things that we learned. So this is our robot right here. We didn't give it a name, but basically, what it was designed to do was a pretty simple task. We wanted to score blocks and balls in the top goal and be able to hang. So that was basically for teleop. Those were our two main objectives. We did get a robot finished. Unfortunately, we did have some issues with the lift system. So maybe I'll let Hector talk about what we learned from that.
Okay, so our lift, a couple of the issues we had with it were our stringing was kind of off, so that we didn't get the maximum reach with it, with the range that we got from our rack and pinion system. However, we did get a really great mechanism working right here with this rack and pinion system in order to change the angle at which our lift is positioned. So we can move from the flat position where we intake the debris to the optimal angle of about 45 degrees to be able to reach the top rung. And so we worked really hard to kind of figure out what we wanted to do as far as powering this. We decided that 4 motors going 2 to 1 would give us a strong and fast lift. That way we don't have to wait forever to be able to make it all the way up to score the blocks, and it could be strong enough to pull us up at the end. We weren't able to route a string to be able to have a powered pull or powered down lift. We were able to get the lift to come out, but we weren't able to power it down to be able to climb. However, so the lift was able to go out, which is pretty cool.
So the reason the lift didn't quite get finished is because we ran out of time, and we had a lot of things that we wanted to do, but it was a robot in 2 days, so we kind of have to stick by our deadlines, and we can't keep building for weeks and weeks. So we had a lot of other strong points too. Our intake, which is on the front, worked very well. We could collect both balls and cubes with ease. Our drivetrain had a few strong points. It could get up the start of the ramp and stay off the ground. Unfortunately, though, we had some issues with turning due to our drop center not quite being basically a high enough drop center to make it not kind of bounce while turning. But yeah, overall, it was a great learning experience. We learned a lot of things, and we found some things that worked. I'd say we're all, really, really proud of it. Yep.
One of the major things that we learned through this process is that it's really important to make sure you have a good center of gravity. We were trying to drive up the ramp a couple times, and we actually flipped over backwards because we have all of this high-centered mass up at the top of the robot. Whereas if we were to be able to retract this to where it was lower, we were able to be a bit more stable going up. And so that's definitely going to be a big thing to take into consideration when you're designing this kind of these kind of mechanisms to be able to climb this game element.
Yeah. So that's our robot, and thank y'all for watching.
Thanks.